Welcome to Beana Chaos, the podcast where we embrace the beautiful mess of being human, confused, quirky, and perfectly imperfect. Here, we focus on being genuine, taking care of our minds, and spreading awareness about mental and emotional health, because it's okay not to have it all figured out. I'm your host, Nyna, and in this episode, we're diving into how gratitude and perspective can bring peace, especially when life feels heavy. Gratitude. What does that word mean to you? Often, when we think of being grateful, we think of the big things, the milestones, the success, the major achievements. But here's a gentle reminder. Gratitude isn't just about counting the big blessings. It's also about the small moments that add up to something beautiful. Let's talk about that. You might be in a phase of your life where things feel overwhelming. Maybe it's the weight of a job, relationships, or just everyday grind. Life has a way of piling on when we least expect it. And sometimes it can be hard to see through, the good through the struggle. But this is where perspective comes in. When life feels heavy, try shifting your focus, even if it's just for a moment, to try things that are see what's going right, the little wins, and what you can be thankful for. Maybe it's a cup of warm coffee in the morning, a kind word from a friend. It could be laughter of a loved one, or the quiet stillness of a sunset. Gratitude lives in the quiet, seemingly insignificant moments. They're easy to overlook when life is demanding, but when you start paying attention, they accumulate and form a foundation of peace. Think about the last time you took a moment to appreciate something small. Perhaps it was a walk in nature or a feeling of sunlight on your face. These small blessings are easy to miss, but they hold immense power when we take time to recognize them. Now, I know it's not easy to feel grateful when things aren't going the way we hoped, but that's where perspective becomes crucial. True perspective comes from beyond the struggle, looking past the difficulties and acknowledging the quiet blessings in our everyday lives. It's about shifting the mindset of I'm struggling to I'm grateful for what I have in this moment. Here's a quick exercise I'd like for you to try. Take a deep breath right now, wherever you are. Inhale slowly, exhale gently. Now ask yourself, what's one thing in this very moment I can be grateful for? It could be something simple. Maybe it's the warmth of your home, the sound of birds outside, or even just the fact that you're here listening to this podcast. It's in these small intentional shifts that gratitude starts to take root. The simple things often bring the greatest peace. When we focus on the little blessings, we not only nurture gratitude, but we also begin to see life through a softer lens. It's not about ignoring the struggles, but rather recognizing that even within those struggles, there are moments of beauty, of growth, and of peace. So here's your takeaway for today. Practice shifting your perspective. In moments of stress or overwhelm, pause and reflect on what's working, what's good, and what's worthy of your gratitude. Even the smallest moments can lead to the biggest sense of peace. Thank you for joining me on this mindful journey today. I hope you leave this episode with a renewed sense of appreciation for the simple things in life. Remember, the power of gratitude is always within you, waiting for you to notice. I'm Nyna, and this has been another episode of Beana Chaos. Be kind to yourself and take a moment today to find something to be grateful for. Until next time, stay mindful.